Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Hello students, today we are going to start a new chapter in grade 6 mathematics, that is knowing our numbers. Okay, so let's start with the chapter. Now, counting things is easy for us. Okay, so nowadays we know that counting a number of objects or counting number of books that are kept on the table or counting things like that or the population of our country. So counting these types of things have become very easy for us these days. Okay, we can count objects in large numbers. For example, number of students in the school. Okay, so you can count the number of students in your school, right? Then you can represent them through numerals. We can also communicate large numbers using suitable number names. Okay, so we can count a large number of objects and then we can express them in figures, okay, or we can express them in words, right? So we can use suitable words to name those numbers, or we can also express those large numbers in figures, okay? It is not as if we always knew how to convey large quantities in conversation or through symbols, okay? So earlier we didn't know how to convey the large quantities through numbers or through the symbols or in the way of writing it in words. We didn't know all that, okay? So but these days with the development in mathematics, now we can write the large numbers in words and we can also express them in figures or in symbols. Now, gradually they learned how to handle large numbers. They also learned how to express large numbers in symbols. Okay? All this came through collective efforts of human beings. So, collectively as mathematics developed, human brain developed, we started representing large numbers in figures and in words. In fact, the development of whole mathematics can be understood in this way. Now, human beings progressed, there was greater need for development of mathematics, and as a result, mathematics grew faster and further. Okay, so as we developed, as the societies developed, okay, so what happened? We developed need for larger numbers, and then we also started using the words and symbols to express those numbers. Okay, so this happened in time as and when our needs grew. All right, now moving ahead, we use numbers and know many things about them, right? So we use the numbers and we know a lot of things about them. Numbers help us count concrete objects, okay? They help us to say which collection of object is bigger and arrange them in order, that is first, second, etc. Right? So these are the various things where we need help of numbers, like we can count objects, okay? We can say which is bigger in number or smaller in number, right? So we can do these things. Now, numbers are used in many different contexts and in many ways, okay? Now think about various situations where we use numbers. So we use numbers in a lot of situations, like if we have to say, if we have to talk about population of a country, okay, or number of biscuits in a packet, or if we have to say number of students in my class. So in all these situations, what we can do? In all these situations, we use numbers, okay? Now, so I have listed 3 different situations where we use numbers, okay? Like the population of a country, alright? We use it in expressing the population of a country, or the number of biscuits in the packet, or number of students in my class, okay? Or I can say number of dresses in my wardrobe, or number of people attending the function. So, in all these situations, what we can do is, in all these situations, we use numbers to express the quantity. Now, we enjoyed working with numbers in our previous classes. We have added, subtracted, multiplied and divided them. So, we have performed these basic arithmetic operations with the numbers in our previous classes. We also look for patterns in numbers and sequences and done many other interesting things with numbers. Okay. So, all these things we have done in our previous classes. In this chapter, what we are going to do? In this chapter, we shall move forward on such interesting things with a bit of review and revision as well. So, we are going to review and revise all the concepts, the basic concepts on numbers that we did in the previous class, and we are going to learn some more new facts. Okay? Right. So, we are going to start with comparing numbers. Okay. So, this is the basic review or the basic revision of what we did in the previous class. Now, as we have done quite a lot of this earlier, let us see if we remember which is the greatest among these. So, how are we going to tell that which is the greatest among this collection of numbers? Okay. So, one way is we see the number of digits in the number. Okay. So, the number which has the greatest number of digits, in that case, that number is the biggest number or the greatest number, and the number which has the smallest number of digits, in that case, that number is the smallest number. Okay. Like over here, you can see that 89742. So, this number has the highest number of digits. It has got 5 digits. Okay. This is a 5-digit number. So, this is the greatest number. And then 92. Okay. What about 92? 92 has got only 2 digits. So, this is the smallest number. Okay. In another collection, over here you can see all the numbers have got 4 digits in it. Okay. So, then in that case, how are we going to compare? So, we are going to see the number at the highest place order. Okay. So, over here, the number at the highest place value over here is that of 1000. So, we are going to compare the digit in the 1000 place. Okay. So, in the 1000 place, we have got 9 in 3 numbers. In this number, and then in this number. Here we have got 1 in the 1000 place, and here we have got again 1 in the 1000 place. So, definitely these two numbers are smaller as compared to these 3 numbers. Okay. Now, we are going to compare these 3 numbers. So, we have got 9201, we have got 9021, and then we have got 9210. Now, among these, which number is the greatest number? How are we going to decide? So, first we compared the digits in the 1000 place. Now, we are going to compare the digits in the hundreds place. So, we can see over here that in the hundreds place, we have got 2 in 2 numbers and we have got 0 in 1 number. So, this number is definitely smaller than the other two. Now, we are going to compare between 9201 and 9210. So, we have compared the digits in the thousands place and we have compared the digits in the hundreds place. Now, we are going to compare the digits in the tens place. Okay. So, in that case, we can see that 9210 has got 1 in the tens place and 9201 has got 0 in the tens place. So, 1 is greater than 0. So, definitely 9210 is the greatest of all numbers. Okay. So, the greatest of all numbers is 9210. Okay. So, this is our answer. Now, what you can do is, you can discuss with your friends how you find a number that is the greatest. So, over here we have already discussed how to find the number which is the greatest. What you can do is, you can take some more examples and discuss among yourselves that which number is the greatest number. Okay. Now, we'll move forward. Now, we are going to try these questions. Okay. Now, you have to instantly find the greatest and the smallest number in each row. Okay. So, we'll start with the first row. For the first row, we have the answer over here. So, it's very simple in the first row. The number which has the greatest number of digits is the greatest number, and the number which has got the smallest number of digit is the smallest number. So here this number has got the highest number of digits. It has got 5 digits. So 59785 is the greatest, and this number has got the smallest number of digits. So it is the smallest. So 18 is the smallest number. Alright. Now we'll get back to the second row. Now over here again we can see that this has got 4 digits, 3 digits, and 4 digits again, and then 3 digits. But this number has got the greatest number of digits. It has got 5 digits. So what we are going to write is 8, 9, 4, 2, 3. Okay, is the greatest number. Okay, this is the greatest number. Okay, and what about the smallest number? So over here we can see that this is 3-digit number and this is also 3-digit number, but then this number has got 3 in the hundreds place and this number has got 1 in the hundreds place, and 1 is smaller than 3. So what we are going to write? We will write 100 is the smallest number. Okay, right. Now next row. In the next row we can see this is again a 5-digit number. So we can quickly say that 75284 is greatest, and if we have to pick the smallest number, so here we see this is a 3-digit number and this is also a 3-digit number, but 1 is smaller than 4. So what we are going to write? 111 is the smallest. Okay. Now in the last row again we can see that this is only the 5-digit number in this row. So 12002 is greatest. And what about the smallest? So this is the 3-digit number. Rest all other numbers are 4-digit numbers. So this is the smallest. So we will write 124 is the smallest. Okay. So now we will learn some more important concepts about numbers. Now we just looked at the number of digits and found the answer. So how we found that which number is the greatest and which number is the smallest? So in case where there were the numbers were different, the digits were different, in that case the number which had the greatest number of digits was the greatest number, and the number which had the lesser number of digits, the least number of digits, was the smallest number. Okay, the greatest number has the most thousands and the smallest only in hundreds or in tens. Now make 5 more problems of this kind and give to your friends to solve. Okay, so you can make 5 more problems of this kind. Like I'll give you an example over here and then you can continue with that. For example, I will give you I'll give you a set of numbers like 293, okay, 12, okay, 7864, all right, 93210, 8932. Okay, so like this collection, you can ask your friend which is the smallest number, which is the greatest number. Again, one more example I can give you, like 18, 14695, 2321, 2110, and 285. Okay, so then again you can ask in this collection which is the greatest number, which is the smallest number. So like this you can keep making more examples. Okay, you can keep making more examples like this, and you can keep asking your friend which is the greatest number and which is the smallest number. So this is just a simple task just in order to practice. Okay, right. Now we have to compare 4875 and 3542. So earlier we were comparing between numbers which had different number of digits. Now we are comparing between numbers which have got the same number of digits, like 4875 and the next number is 3542. So we have to compare between these two numbers. Now this is also not very difficult. Why? Because these two numbers have the same number of digits. They are both in thousands, but the digit at the thousands place is 4875 is greater. So if we have got the same number of digits in both the numbers, then what we are going to do? Then in that case, we are going to compare the digit in the thousands place, right? So if we compare the digit in the thousands place, so here we have got 4 in the thousands place and here we have got 3 in the thousands place. So definitely this is greater. So 4875 is greater than 3542. Okay. Right. Now moving ahead. Next, tell which is greater if we compare between 4875. So we are comparing between 4875 and the next number is 4542. Now in this case, both the numbers are 4-digit numbers and both have got 4 in the thousands place. So now what we are going to compare? So now we are going to compare the digits in the tens place. Okay. So here the digit is 8 in the tens place and here the digit is 5 in the tens place, and since 8 is greater than 5, so we have got 4875 is greater than 4542. So normally what we do is, if we have the same number of digits in both the numbers, we keep comparing the digits, okay, in the different place values, okay. So for example, we are going to compare the digit in the greatest place value, then next in the smaller place value, then further next. So we are going to keep comparing those digits and then we are going to find out the answer, that which number is greater and which number is smaller, okay. So here too the numbers have the same number of digits. Further, the digits at the thousands place are same in both, okay. So what do we do then? We move on to the next digit, that is to the digit at the hundreds place. The digit at the hundreds place is greater in 4875 than in 4542. So 4875 is greater than 4542. The concept I just explained. Now, if the digit at the hundreds place are also same in two numbers, then what do we do? So, if the digits in the hundreds place is also same, in that case, what are we going to do? For example, 4875 and 4889, okay. So, in both these cases, what we have? 4-digit numbers, then digit in the thousands place is same, digit in the hundreds place is same. So, next we are going to compare the digits in the tens place. Now, since 8 is greater than 7, so what we can say? 4889 is greater than 4875. Okay, next comparison we have to do between 4875 and 4879. In this case, we have digits in the thousands place same, digits in the tens place same, digits in the hundreds place same, and digits in the tens place is also same. Now we are going to compare finally the digits in the ones place, okay. So we have 9 greater than 5. So in this case, what we are going to say? We will say that 4879 is greater than 4875. So this is how we keep comparing the numbers, okay.